What's up you guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. It has been a while since I filmed a video in this part of my room, but I'm really excited to take some time and film something today. This is something that I've wanted to do for a while. Nice, short and sweet little video concept, and when an opportunity presented itself, I took it and I am very excited to be filming it today. Yeah, as you guys know, I started working full-time like about a year ago. Actually, I was a full-time student and I was also working full-time. That stopped last summer and now I'm only working full-time. For me personally, it was quite the transition going from like being in school for so many years to like not having any school and just working. That was like kind of a crazy jump for me. I had to adjust to like a different type of workload and kind of like reformat my life around this new thing, which is adulting. Well, I'm just gonna chit chat with you guys a little bit about what I do at work. So I do work full-time. It's about 45 hours a week. I am my technical title is Specialist of Business Growth and Implementation, which is like a mix of marketing and a mix of operations, and I was also the company-wide trainer for a while, so I was doing a lot of traveling for work. I do a lot of graphic designing for work, I do a lot of interior designing for work, I do a lot of research and development, I have meetings and deadlines and like all of these other things that happen like every single week because of my job position. And one, I absolutely love it, but two, it stresses me the heck out. So here are the 3 self-care things that I do to de-stress in my pretty much like daily life. I wrote down everything over here so I wouldn't forget. I do have like other tactics that actually help with work, but this video isn't going to be so much about work-life balance. It's just going to be more about like taking care of yourself and de-stressing. So I read somewhere online like a few years ago that you're supposed to have 3 different types of hobbies that you love, and the key point there being 3 hobbies that you love, not just 3 hobbies, not just 3 things that take up your time, 3 things that you genuinely like enjoy doing. And finding a hobby that you actually like can take some time. I know personally it took me like 22 years. The first hobby that you're supposed to have is something that keeps you in shape, so whether that's like a sport or yoga, anything like that should be your first hobby. Your second hobby should be something that you can monetize, something that you can make money off of. And your third hobby should be something that flexes your creative muscles, something that lets you express yourself. So for me personally, on a weekly basis, my goal is always to go to the gym 4 times and complete 4 different workouts. My first day at the gym is usually back day, my second is leg day, my third is like arms and chest, and my 4th day is usually like a catch-all day, but usually I just use it as like another leg day because I really want a big butt for summer. But that would be my first hobby. That's the one that would keep me in shape. My second hobby is going to be something that I can monetize, something that makes me money. So for me, that would be making YouTube videos. It's something that I've been doing since I was in high school, and I've like already graduated from college. Even though I'm still a small content creator, I make videos because like I genuinely enjoy making videos. I make them for you guys, for myself, and yeah, I just really like doing that. And then my third hobby, something that keeps me creative, is actually something that I've picked up recently. This is the hobby that I like always struggled with because I never really was one to love drawing or anything like that. I do like graphic designing, but I mostly do that for work, so I kind of took a step back from that. And so I settled upon something really strange, but it fulfills me, and that is making charms, like making little keychains and stuff like that. I'm still really new at it. It's only been a few months, but I will link my charm Instagram down below. For me, having these 3 different hobbies makes me feel like I'm living like a wholesome life. Like I have 3 different things going for me in my personal life, outside of work, outside of my relationships with other people. 3 things that I can truly do for myself that I genuinely enjoy. Alright, my second tip for you guys is to have a self-care ritual. What that means for you might be different from what that means for me, but I do definitely have like things that I could do to have like a quick self-care ritual and things that I can do to kind of take more time on myself. For me, having a self-care ritual means setting aside some time where I can really just focus on myself in like a consecutive order. So it's not like doing something here, doing something there. It's like really taking time out of my day to just take care of things that I want to take care of. that help me take care of myself. So for example, something that I like to do pretty regularly is after work, I come home and I change into some comfy clothes and I make sure I prepare myself a good meal. Either something I've been craving or something that I know is good to be putting into my body is what I would count as a good meal. That would kind of be the start of like a self-care ritual for me. And then I like to take some time and clean myself, which either means like just taking a shower and really taking my time, like shampooing my hair, or if I have some extra time, I'll take a comic book with me into the bathroom and I will like take a nice long hot. Lily actually made this one for me. She makes sugar scrubs, so I'm really excited to try this in the bath. And the comic that I'm reading is Deadly Class. It is a really great series that Bo and I are reading right now, and I am on book 6. And another really important part of my self-care routine I think of as like settling down, which always starts with a cup of tea and then involves me doing something like watching Netflix, watching anime, reading a comic book, or honestly playing a video game on my Switch. Those are a lot of things that I like doing to settle down. That is an example of what a self-care ritual for me looks like. In my daily life, I work with bubble tea, so everything that I mentioned earlier, I work for a bubble tea company. That's what I do for them, and I just like it's like an ABG's dream job. And like working with bubble tea is so much fun because 1, I love bubble tea, and 2, free bubble tea. But I genuinely like tea as well. It's taught me so much about tea and tea drinking. So when this company reached out to me, this video is not sponsored by the way, when this company reached out to me and kind of wanted me to just show you guys what they're all about, I said heck yeah, because that is so tied to my personal life that I think it would be a great idea to show my subscribers about it. So the company that I'm talking about sent me, the company that I'm talking about is a little tea subscription service box company out of Austin, Texas called Sips By, and I have my box all open and ready to show you guys right over here. I haven't actually gone through it, I just kind of staged it so it looked really cute. But yeah, Sips By is a tea subscription company where on a monthly basis they send you an assortment of like curated teas, and it's curated to your preferences. You take a little quiz for them, and every month they send you a really good portion of tea. I chose an option that has loose leaf and bag teas because I work with both at work, and I was really interested to see what else is out there on the market. That's sort of why I think that this is such a great idea, because I'll usually buy a box of tea and that'll come with like 25 or 30 bags of like the same kind of tea. This is a really great option to add some variety into my life and to step up my self-care routine a little bit, because every night I could try something different, or like when I want to be fancy I can try one of these cool little loose leaf teas. We'll go through what's in here at the end, but I do want to continue with my final tip for self-care. So my last tip is to take a break and slow down. I've definitely mellowed out after I kind of learned that hey, not everything in your life needs to be fast-paced, high pressure, super high stress. I don't have to live my life in those kinds of situations, and I've decided that like taking a break is important. After that, I was able to manage things a lot better, and taking a break could look like taking 5 minutes and literally stepping away from my laptop. Breaks can also be longer. You can take 15 minutes and go grab a coffee, or taking a mental health day. That is like the best kind of break that you could take for yourself, and it's something that I always try to talk myself out of. My partner is actually someone who helped me figure this out, and every time I'm like, hey, I'm really stressed, you know, like I really want to take this day off, he's the one who's like, do it. He's the biggest advocate for me to like take care of myself and do like a full day of self-care rituals. But yeah, I think it's really important to not talk yourself out of taking those very important days off. So I hope that that video was helpful and that we got some validation and some advice out of it maybe. That's just what I've personally been doing, and it's really helped me a lot. I do want to go through this lovely tea subscription service box. Again, it's called Sips By, and I do have a discount code for you guys. I will leave a link to where you can purchase down below for $5 off your first box, and I'll also leave the discount code down there too. But I know that I wanted a selection of loose leaf tea and like bag tea just so I could try a bunch of different things, and I'm definitely more of like an herbal, like sweet and citrusy, maybe even fruity kind of tea person. So these two I can already tell are the, ooh, Almost dropped it. So what I was saying was these two are definitely the loose leaf tea ones because I can hear them. They come in like these larger packets instead of little individual ones. This first one is my favorite kind of tea, which is a black tea. It is from Harney and Sons, and it says Paris on it. This is what it looks like. It says that it's a blend of black tea, oolong, and vanilla, some black currant, bergamot, and caramel. Whenever they send you loose leaf tea, by the way, if you're someone like me who doesn't really like do the whole loose leaf thing, they actually include these little reusable muslin, like disposable, reusable and disposable. Well, I guess you can, you know, do either one. But what I'm trying to say is that they actually send you a little sachet of little bags that you can use for your loose leaf tea. The next one is a citrus rose tea from Tea Spa. It says that it's a mellow bouquet, it's tranquil, and it is caffeine free. But this is what the packet for this loose leaf tea looks like. It says it has rose petals, chamomile, oat straw, orange peel, lemon balm, lavender, and goji berries. Now the last few things in this box are going to be tea packets, so the ones that are just like come pre-bagged. I have 4 of these 2 different flavors. This first one is a blackberry jasmine oolong. Ooh. Sounds so yummy. This one is a white pomegranate tea. Oh, a chocolatey white pomegranate tea. I have never had a tea that has like chocolate notes in it, so I'm really excited to try this one out as well. I am really excited to taste these teas. Maybe I will include a little tea tasting segment at the end of this video every time I try one of these new teas throughout the week. Yeah. I wiped his butt this morning. No, he's been pooping. I've been picking it up. Sorry, we're talking about my dog and whether or not he's pooped today. But I'm just checking in from this point in the video to say that I just tried the organic white pomegranate one, the one that's a little bit chocolatey. I really like it actually. It's more fruity than chocolatey, but I definitely am getting those hints of cocoa. And I'm just, you know, gonna enjoy this cup of white tea. It's kind of late, so that's why I chose the herbal one. And I am going to try this tea tonight. It's blackberry oolong, and oolong is like one of my favorite types of teas. God, my hair is a mess. Today was crazy. Today has been a day, so I'm really excited to take a sip of this. As soon as I took it out of the bag, it was just so fragrant, and I just it smells like a scented candle, which I don't know if that makes it sound yummy, but I don't know if you've ever smelled candles that you've wanted to eat before. It's like a full fruit flavor. Like, it's not even just going light on the blackberry. It's so good. It really tastes like just blackberries and oolong. There's no like weird aftertaste or anything that you get with fruity tea sometimes. It doesn't taste artificial. It tastes so good, you guys. I brought these 2 to work with me, and I'm going to try it right now. One of my jobs at work was actually to find drinks for hot cups, and this is what I chose for it. So yeah, I'm just gonna make my tea in one of our hot cups here. Oh, it's so good. It's like a dessert tea. This one's a vanilla black tea. Alright, you guys, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed the tips that I had for you. As soon as I turn this camera off, I'm literally about to eat my dinner and go make myself a cup of tea. So I will see you guys in my next one. If you have an Instagram, please follow me at ohdangdanii with 2 eyes. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!